Hobart, the capital city of Tasmania and the second oldest capital in Australia after Sydney, presents a fascinating study in how a small yet globally connected city has developed its business strategies, education systems, and cultural identity in ways that both preserve its unique heritage and embrace the opportunities of the modern world. And when examined closely, Hobart's growth narrative is rooted in the interplay between geography, history, governance, and community resilience. From a business strategy perspective, Hobart has transformed over the decades from a colonial port town dependent on whaling, shipbuilding, and convict labor into a contemporary hub for tourism, creative industries, advanced manufacturing, renewable energy, Antarctic research, and boutique agribusiness. With its location on the deep-water Derwent River and proximity to the Southern Ocean making it a strategic port not only for commercial shipping but also as Australia's gateway to the Antarctic, where Hobart hosts key international scientific collaborations and logistical bases for Australia, France, and other nations operating Antarctic research stations, giving the city a global scientific and diplomatic role. The business strategies of Hobart are strongly influenced by Tasmania's Brand Tasmania initiative, which markets the island as pure, clean, and creative, with Hobart businesses capitalizing on this identity to develop premium products in food, beverage, and tourism, from world-famous Tasmanian whiskies and cool climate wines to fresh seafood like salmon and abalone, all of which are exported to Asia and Europe while also attracting culinary tourism to the city itself, and the rise of Mona. The Museum of Old and New Art, one of the most provocative and successful private museums in the world, has redefined Hobart's cultural economy by drawing global visitors year-round, stimulating hotels, restaurants, festivals, and creative enterprises that position Hobart as a cultural destination on par with cities far larger than its size. Hobart's business strategy also involves balancing heritage preservation with modernization, as the city retains its Georgian and Victorian architecture while integrating smart urban planning. Investing in renewable energy, Tasmania is almost entirely powered by hydro and increasingly by wind and solar, promoting innovation clusters such as marine sciences at the University of Tasmania's IMAS, Institute for Marine and Antarctic Studies, and encouraging small business ecosystems where artisans, digital entrepreneurs, and local farmers create a resilient economy less dependent on a single industry, while challenges such as geographic isolation, reliance on tourism, and youth outmigration are met with strategies focusing on international branding, digital connectivity, and leveraging Hobart's lifestyle appeal to attract talent and investment. Turning to education, Hobart is home to the University of Tasmania, UTAS, the island's only university and a significant driver of research, innovation, and community engagement, with its Hobart campuses hosting faculties of law, business, health, marine sciences, and creative arts, making education not just a service but a cornerstone of the city's identity as a knowledge hub, especially with UTAS's role in Antarctic and Southern Ocean studies, climate science, aquaculture, and forestry research, fields that are directly linked to Tasmania's natural environment and global sustainability challenges, while partnerships between the university, government, and industry ensure that graduates are integrated into the state's economic strategies. At the school level, Hobart has a mix of public and private schools offering primary and secondary education, with the Tasmanian Department for Education overseeing public institutions that focus on inclusivity, literacy, and digital literacy, while independent schools like Hutchins School, Collegiate, and Friends School provide diverse educational traditions, often with strong links to international exchange and higher academic preparation, and vocational education is emphasized through TAFE. Tasmania, which equips students with skills for trades, hospitality, and emerging industries such as renewable energy and digital technology, reflecting a broad strategy of ensuring that Hobart's population is adaptable to shifting economic needs. Culturally, Hobart is one of Australia's most distinctive cities because it combines deep historical roots, Indigenous heritage, and a dynamic contemporary art scene, all framed by its dramatic natural setting beneath Mount Wellington, Kunani, and along the Derwent River, where colonial architecture like Battery Point cottages, sandstone warehouses on Salamanca Place, and convict-built structures coexist with avant-garde artistic spaces, vibrant street art, and modern festival culture. And this juxtaposition has made Hobart not only a tourist attraction but also a city where residents maintain a strong sense of identity. The cultural life of Hobart is defined by festivals and events such as the Taste of Tasmania, celebrating food and drink, Dark Mofo, an offshoot of Mona that embraces winter solstice rituals and provocative art, the Wooden Boat Festival, and the Sydney to Hobart Yacht Race, which collectively draw national and international attention while fostering local pride. And these events create economic spillovers in hospitality, retail, and creative industries, making culture inseparable from business in Hobart's strategy. Indigenous culture is increasingly recognized in Hobart's cultural narrative, with efforts to acknowledge and celebrate the Palawa people, the original custodians of Tasmania, whose traditions, art, and history are being integrated into museums, public art, and educational curricula, while contemporary cultural life thrives through music, theater, literature,